Hello, what's going on, everyone? It's Kim in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia, of BetterBodyCrew.com. And guys, listen, I had to take a little break from the last Facebook Live. Thank you so much for everyone who gave me such great feedback on the Facebook Live that I did about increasing engagement. Increasing culture versus growing engagement. I appreciate the shares, the likes, the comments. I'm glad you found it helpful. Now we're going to get to this hair, baby. Should I start from the back? Yeah, probably start from the back and this side. That's what I'll do. So we're going to get to this hair. And at the same time, we're going to talk about a topic that I get in my inbox all of the time. I like all of the time. And that is, hey, Kim, can I switch to your team? Hey, Kim, my sponsor quit. Hey, Kim, my sponsor won't talk to me. Hey, Kim, hey, Kim, hey, Kim, can you help me, please? Hey, Kim, right? And I like those little impromptu songs. So this is very, very common, all right? And I'm going to share with you what I would do if my sponsor quit, which, by the way, my sponsor's sponsor quit the business, okay? People quit the business all the time. And so can you be successful in the business even if your sponsor quit? Absolutely. Absolutely. Does it help to have your sponsor in the business with you? Absolutely. It definitely does. Two heads are always better than one. And, yeah, it definitely helps. However, you can be successful without your sponsor being in the business. Now, since I've already given you an example of someone who has, like, my sponsor, because I'm working the business, just on the check match alone, you would be surprised at what his check is on me, just on the check match of me. So it's good that he didn't quit when his sponsor quit, and he didn't let his sponsor dictate what his household would bring in from this business, because he's reaping the benefits now. However, I must tell y'all this. Very often, and this is just a quick warning, very often, some of you find yourselves in the position that you are in right now, where your sponsors quit and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, because you're being loyal to somebody who never was loyal to you. Some of y'all are being loyal to somebody who was never loyal to me, to you. All the clues were there. Some of y'all out here joining these YouTube bloggers, no shade to all of them. I'm not saying all of them this way, but y'all want to be with these gossip celebrity bloggers. If you want to buy tea from them, cool. But if you join their team, don't be surprised. You think they're going to take a break from talking about Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion WAP to teach you sales tactics and success? I joined with them because I like them. Cool. Once you learn that business is not a popularity contest, guess what? You'll be more successful in business. But the minute you keep treating this like high school, like I want to sit with the cool kids, okay, that explains a lot of your problem right there. So just a quick warning, be careful who you join. Some of you join people that you knew they sold taxes and tea and lashes and lace fronts and nails and everything under the sun. You knew that. Some of you have told me, you let people tell you had, hey, can y'all close the door? Some of you have told me that you joined with somebody that you bought the products from, and they basically like held you at gunpoint and said, now if you join this business, promise me you'll join with me. And y'all said, okay, I give you my word. And now you want to join the business, but not with them, but you like, but I'm a person of my word. The minute you learn that this is a real, legitimate business and you don't make promises that you can't keep to people who are not worthy of your promises, that's half the battle right there. Hey, Kasan, can you please close the door, baby? If that's okay. So now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about what Kim would do if she joined the business and her sponsor quit. If by chance I found myself in that position, I got 5 tips for y'all, 5 things that I would do if my sponsor quit the business. The first one, because we're going to go ahead and get into it, is the first thing I would do, and this is specific to my business. However, you can apply it to any MLM, okay? But the first thing I would do, I'm more so talking to people in my company, Total Life Changers, aka TLC. The first thing I would do, and these aren't genius tips, I would go to follow TLC HQ. The HQ stands for headquarters on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The first thing I would do is follow TLC HQ on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That right there, that one tip right there, right? This is a common sense tip, right? The company's name is Total Life Changers. The corporate site is TLC HQ, right? Following corporate on those 3 channels will really link you to everything you need. Okay? I can't believe that people are in this company and not following TLC HQ on all 3 social media outlets and receiving the notifications. If you do that, you don't even need this. I don't know what's going on. I need help. I need training. I don't know. Here's a clue. Follow TLC HQ. Okay? That's the starting point. The name of the company. Okay? And I know my delivery is sarcastic. That's just the way I am. But I just don't understand why you wouldn't be doing that first. Okay? Follow TLC HQ on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. The second thing you should do is check your email. Again, another common sense tip, but you will be surprised at how many people don't even know what email they signed up with. Girl, I got so many emails. Well, duh, I got 20 and 30 emails, but guess what? Stuff that's important to me, I make a note of which email I use. See that? TLC is so good. Like, to me, it is unconscionable that some of y'all are so lost in 2020. Now, I can see 2015 because they didn't have half the crap that they got right now. 2015, we were just trying to figure it out. Everybody was trying to figure it out. Corporate and everybody was trying to figure it out. Okay? Jack Fallon will tell you he was trying to figure it out. But in 2020, when you got Live with Jack and John, when you have daily emails coming, we got daily emails now that come like cliff notes that say, happening today in TLC, 9 o'clock, get on fire with Rosa, 2 o'clock, Live with Jack and John, this o'clock, close out, this o'clock, tips from the field, this o'clock, you don't have no excuse. You don't have no excuse. I don't care if your sponsors leak. I don't care if everybody above you leak. If you are just in the company, you can be plugged in. So I'm not going to lie. When people get in my I have stopped replying because when people are like, I don't know what's going on. I found out about everything late. Blah, 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 blah. I have a talk. I actually did speak to this one young lady and she was like, I don't know about the trainings and I don't know nothing and And I said, I asked her what team she's a part of, and I know the team that she's a part of, I know that they have training all the time. So I was like, what are you talking about? Your team has training all the time, and it's open to the public. I know because I'm not even on that team, and I plug into many of their trainings because they're really, really good. So how are you lost? What I said, are you even plugging in at all? Well, see, my work schedule, ding, 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 ding. That's the problem. That's the problem. You're not plugging in because you working extra hours. Meanwhile, I was driving Uber and Lyft, sleeping in the Atlanta parking lot, listening. Some of y'all have jobs where you can listen to training on the job. You can listen to earbuds. Some of y'all are commuting an hour or more to work where you can listen to a replay, and instead you want to bop your head to Lil Baby or Big Baby or one of the babies. I don't know these young rappers now. But you up there listening because I like trap music. It takes me away. No. You need to be present, baby. That's the problem. So it's not that you don't know what to do. It's that you don't know how to prioritize your time. So you're trying to figure out a business that you haven't plugged into the training because of your work schedule. Okay, well then don't act like the problem is your sponsor or your team because she wanted me to coach her. No, for what? She was like, I'll pay you for coaching. No. Y'all, all money is not good money. There are some people I will not take any of their money because if you can't even do the bare basics on your own, what can I do with you? Nothing. If you can't even plug in the training or figure out how to make something work with your current your existing work schedule, what can I do for you? Nothing. So I was like, you don't even qualify for coaching from me. So that's the other thing. Check your email. When you first sign up with TLC, you get a welcome email. That welcome email links you to everything. Setting up your pay. You got people joining the company out here making sales all willy-nilly and talking about, I ain't got paid yet. Well, did you set up your pay portal? How do I do that? Nobody told me. What do you mean nobody told you? It comes in a welcome email. It says, set up your pay at Hyperwallet. I didn't see no email. Did you check your spam folder? Oh, there you go. What? To be honest with you, if I made a sale, the first thing I would do is, I mean, there have been people that have been in the company for a month. I've been making sales every week and I ain't got paid yet. Well, how did you let that happen? Because I don't know about you, but the minute I make my first sale, I'm going to be like, where the money at? Y'all said y'all got daily pay. Where's that? You know what I'm saying? So when I hear adults do things like that, it baffles me. It befuddles me. It perplexes me. So you want to check your emails. The welcome email links you to everything you need. Some of y'all read the first few lines that say, welcome to TLC, and you stop right there. Okay, that's why you got what you got, which is not that much, because you didn't do the purple book, because you didn't check out the system. How am I supposed to make how am I supposed to make sales? How am I supposed to recruit? It's something called the 10, 5, 2. What? The 10, 5, 2. What? That's what you should do. What? The 10, 5, 2. And it's all outlined in that thing that you ignored, right? Also, like I said, the daily emails are there. The welcome email links you to the 5 and 5 app. The 5 and 5 app, which has a new name now, I forget. But don't worry. What's the name, Kim? Go look it up. I don't know. I don't remember it. I'm old school. I remember the first name of it. But you go look that up. All right? So that app has a message center in it. Every single day it's going to say, hey, this is going on right now. Hey, it works like your own little personal assistant. So when people are like, when I say certain things to people and they're like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, I know you haven't even done your part. So it makes me lose respect for you. You know what I'm saying? It makes me lose respect because none of these things required a sponsor. And these are the things that will make huge differences in your business and help you build your business, help you plug into your business. You've got to treat this like a business. If it sounds, there was another young lady that I spoke to and I was saying these things to her and she said, I said something. She said, I said, hey. Because I took the phone to get on time. I took the time to get on the phone with you and you're not a part of my team. You asked me some help. I'm giving you some help. And I said, hey, what's that about? And she was like, I just feel like you chastising me. I am. And you should be chastised because you're a grown, rusty woman. And what you literally want me to do is walk you through things that you already have and say, click here. Did you read it? Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna hold the phone while you finish reading that. And then we'll go together. We'll go through, clicking. We'll go through what it told you to do, and I'll just sit here and wait and see if you have any questions for me. I feel like that's what a lot of people want you to do. And a lot of people will say, I don't need anybody to hold my hand. But actually, if you listen to what they're saying, they do. You do. Yes, that's what you're asking for. I'm not talking about everybody. If this doesn't apply to you, then hush. Don't be offended. The only people that are usually offended are the ones committing the offenses. But if you got an attitude right now, then most likely it's because I can probably go to your email and your welcome email is unopened. All the TLC emails are unopened. You probably, again, don't even know what email you put on your TLC account. Betty Jones says, speak, Kim. Girl, you know I am, right? Because I'm tired of it. This is an excellent opportunity that has really literally changed my life. I've been able to do things in this opportunity that I never would have been able to do legally. And I've been able to do it while spending time with my son, even though I'm not doing it right now. I'm not spending time with my son right now, but you know what I'm saying. But to see people piss away this opportunity, it pisses me off. Honestly, it really does. Anyway, we're on number 3. The third thing I would do if my sponsor quit today is I would follow the leaders. I would follow and study the leaders who have not just the dollars, but duplication. Dollars and duplication. What does that mean? That means their team has success too. Let me tell y'all something. There was a time in this business where I was having success, but nobody on my team was. You shouldn't have joined me during that time. Well, I guess some people did. So I'm not talking about y'all. I'm glad y'all joined. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't have joined me during that time. That's why I just highlighted Amistad. Amistad Amazing story. He has an amazing story. Super teachable and coachable. He is in the process right now of learning the art of the flip because he's following what I'm telling him. It's no longer just good enough for me to have a check. I didn't like it when it was just me. But I was like, okay, I got to figure out how to duplicate. I didn't know how to duplicate. You are constantly learning in this business. You're constantly growing. You're going to grow as a salesperson, and then later on, you're going to grow as a leader as you train people to make sales and have the same success that you're having, okay? So you want to look for somebody who has not only the dollars, but also the duplication. If they're out here and they're the only person that they're talking about, that's a clue. Be careful about that. If they're not talking about their team, or you don't see them on lives with their team, or you don't see their team, you don't see text. I share everything. I share my team texting me, or me texting them back. Sometimes I have my team on live so that you know that, and I'm going to come back and do another Facebook Live because I am redoing some things in my business. What's going on? There go one of my superstars there, Montez Neely out of Texas. Must be grateful when you have a life changer opportunity favored in your fortune. Man, they don't understand, Montez. They don't understand. So you want to look at somebody, if my sponsor quit today, I would follow a leader that has the dollars and the duplication, and I would study them. I wouldn't get in their inbox with some sob story. My sponsor quit. Will you help me, please? Because let me tell y'all something. Half of y'all not even ready for the help that you're asking for. You got to be people. Oftentimes, when they want my help, I don't even respond anymore because I know if I reach back out to them, they'll probably end up hating me because I'm going to be like, do this, and they're going to be like, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no customers. I ain't got no friends. But how do I get motivated? I can't deal in those elementary problems right now for somebody who's not a part of my team. That's too much for me to take on. So I help people this way by doing a one-to-many communication through my videos. If you didn't join my team, I can't take that amount of one-on-one time with you. I can't. All of those problems I have solutions for in my WhatsApp chat. But I'm not letting you in my WhatsApp chat if you didn't join my team. So you just have to take the videos. But I'm telling y'all, a lot of people want help that they're really not ready for. So you don't go to the big leaders in their inbox and ask them for personal help. How does the lock do that? How does it split, doggone it? No, all you do is you study them. You like Facebook stalk them. You scroll back. You look at, how long did it take them to hit this rank? You study their trainings. You take notes. You implement on what they say. You study and you follow the people that are having results, not just for themselves, but also for their team. So that's what and also you want to follow people that have the dollars, the duplication, and the delivery style that you resonate with. Okay? The delivery style that you resonate with. Some of y'all are following people that you don't have their level of confidence. So some of the things that they're saying, you can't even relate to. I remember when I got in my first company, Holton Buggs was the leader in that company, and he was like, posture up. If they say blah, 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 take it away from them. And I was like, I can't afford to take nothing away from nobody. I need these people to join me. I need these people to buy from me. But at that point in my business, my confidence was so low, I thought I needed everyone. Now I know exactly what he means when he says, take it away. I will take something away from you in a heartbeat. Because everybody doesn't qualify to work with me. I don't want to work with everybody. Right? So you have to listen to, and I'm not saying that it was wrong of me to listen to Holton Buggs at that point in time. I'm just saying that for many of you who are listening to people that are ultra confident, some of the things that they tell you to do, it's not going to work for you. So you might want to listen to them and somebody who's more so on your level so that they can kind of give you that piecemeal confidence so that you can now implement on a greater level with another person's delivery style that has achieved what you want, if that makes sense, okay? But also I'm a very direct person. I have a lot of male friends. I've always hung around men. So I don't beat around the bush like most women do. I don't tend to be I'm nice, but I'm not the most nurturing, okay? Like, if we're going to talk about the problem, we're going to talk about the problem for this amount of time, and then we're going to spend that amount of time talking about the solution. But we're not going to sit up here and have a slumber party and a cry fest. Kumbaya, no. Okay? So I tend to listen to people me personally, I tend to listen to people that a lot of women probably would not listen to because they feel like they're too crass or they're too harsh or they're too direct. But that delivery style works for me. So you have to find a delivery style that works for you. Does that make sense? Tania laughing at me. Okay, the next thing, we're on number 4. We're almost done, and then I'm gonna recap the 5. Okay, for those who came late in the bag. Okay, I see you. Number 4, you have to become a student of success. All too often, I see people focus on the business, on the company. You need to study the profession. And if you're really in it to win it, you need to study success and you need to focus. That means you need to have books, you need to have audios. And later on, when you get your money up, get you some courses. Dive deep. You don't need your sponsor. You don't need, it helps, but you don't need your sponsor. My sponsor is great. I talk to him every single day. Did I talk to him today? No, not today, but I will. I talk to him every day, sometimes multiple days, but he's not the expert on everything. I have invested in myself and bought courses from people who are the expert in very specific areas so that I can dive deep with those people about certain topics. That's how I ultimately came to have the success that I'm having in my business. And that's how I'm able to share with my team, hey, this is what you should do about this one specific topic. Okay? I dive deep with experts. Okay? And your sponsor oftentimes is not going to, nobody's the expert in everything. Okay? So even if you have a sponsor, trust me, you still want mentors. You still want people that are professionals, right? And focus. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all out here asking for help. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all about some of the conversations I have are absolutely mind-blowing. I will have somebody talk to me. They just joined the business yesterday, and they'll want me to, and this is why I don't talk to people anymore. But these are previous conversations. There were people that would join me. They'll be like, hey, I just joined the business. I wish I joined your team. My sponsor quit the day after I joined. Go figure. And I want to know, how do I make sales? Also, I want to know about YouTube. Also, I want to know about this. Also, I want to know about this. Whoa, Kimosabe. Slow down there, Speedy Gonzalez. We got to get one thing at a time. If you think I came in here making Amazon affiliate money and getting paid from Google and learning how to do digital courses and products and being a network marketer all at the same time, you got a whole nother thing coming. I had to segment my business, and I've spoken to this about before. There was a year when I worked on social media. There was a year when I worked on video marketing. There was a whole nother year that I worked on sales, that I worked on creating culture. These were things that I studied for, 6 months to a year at one time before I went to the next one. How much time in the day do you have to just do everything all at one time? Stop doing that, y'all. The lack of focus is unbelievable to me. The lack of focus is unbelievable. I have people saying, well, I want to sell TLC, but I also want to do this, and I also want to, and they're talking about multiple companies. How does that work? Yes, I am. How does that work? If you can't do one company right, how can you do 2 and 3 companies right? It just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. So when you're starting out, just start just this one thing and focus and be a student of success. Ashley said, that's a good one. I'm happy you found it helpful. Okay, and the 5th one, the final one, is go to work. Some of y'all spend so much time looking for somebody to hold your hand, to coddle you in their bosom. Some of y'all spend so much time in people's inboxes asking for help. There's no time left for you to get in an inbox and ask for the dang on sale. Are you kidding me? I messaged this person, they didn't respond. You know why? Because they're working. That's why they didn't respond. They're working. And then I messaged that person. They said they called me back, but they did. And then what's so funny, I see some of y'all get on big leaders' Facebook Lives. Hey, I'm not a part of your team, but I really like your vibe. DM me. My sponsor quit. I need help. DM me. DM you? Wait a minute. I could not have just read that right. You are on a multi-millionaire's Facebook Live. You are not on their team. And you're telling them to DM you because you need help. Where is the win for them in this situation? Where is the skin in the game? How have you positioned yourself for them to even want to help you? I am so averse to people who look for something for nothing nowadays. You want a multi-million, Nina, I've seen it so many times. DM me. shoot me an email. Like, I've seen people put their email on people's Facebook and Instagram lives, like, please send me a message after this, I need help. Let me tell you something, okay? Y'all too grown and rusty to be this naive. When somebody has something that you want, you go to them, okay? If you think a multimillionaire, or even a thousandaire, or a hundredaire, okay, is going to get and is going to go back and watch the replay of their own live to scroll through the comments to find you and everybody else who needs help and get in there and, hey, just took a break from my millionaire life, saw you needed some help, even though you're not on my team and there's nothing in it for me, but thought I'd stop by and say, hey, by the way, here's my phone number. Don't know when you're available, don't know when you're free, but whenever you are, I'll drop everything I'm doing just for you, even though I have no reason to. And what's so funny is when I say stuff like that, people say, well, now that you put it that way, what do you mean now that I put it that way? Now that you say it like that, Kim, what do you mean now that I say, that's how it is? You didn't think of that on your own? Huh? You didn't think of it? You didn't think of that on your own. I know I'm taking a lot of y'all. I know y'all ain't happy with me. That's fine. There's a whole lot of people who don't like me. It's perfectly fine. They don't have time for that. No, and it's just that you have got to learn in life. The more you can create win-win relationships for this is not even a business principle, y'all. This is just a common sense principle. The more your mama told you when you were little, you get more bees with honey or something, right? That means if you want something from someone, be nice to them. Make it easy for them to work with you. Make it easy. Okay? So, yeah, you have got to go to work. Don't spend all your time in somebody's inbox asking for help. Spend your time doing the work. Because all of this stuff, as long as you have a smartphone with the internet, you have no excuse. You have everything you need. As long as you have a smartphone with the internet, okay? So you've got to, the fifth thing is to go to work. You've got to create results. And you can create results doing all the other 4 things that I will recap shortly. But you've got to create results, and then you've got to advertise your results. Once you advertise your results, you will now be able to replicate your success, because people love to be inspired, okay? You build a business with inspiration. We are not dope dealers, we're hope dealers over here, okay? So what you've got to do is luscious locks, yes, honey. But you've got to, I had somebody ask me if my hair was weave. I thought that was so hilarious. I guess it was a compliment. But you've got to, what do you call it? All of my white friends are probably so entranced right now. Like, how does she do that with her hair? I know this. I've had it braided for 2 weeks, something like that. I don't know. I've lost count. Anywho. So yeah, you wanna create results, and then you wanna replicate those. Once you demonstrate that you are getting results, people will say, "Hey, how did you do that?" Now you'll start to build a team. See? Organically. You don't need a sponsor for that. You'll start to build a team as you show your results. And now you can teach people what you've done. Okay? You can't teach something that you don't know. But once you have actually done it, that's when you can teach it. All right? And you've got to go hard in the paint. You've got to do your Facebook Live, your Instagram Lives. Go get you a car magnet. Have postcards. Wear t-shirts to advertise your business. Wear the bracelets. Show yourself taking the products. All of this stuff, even if you have a sponsor, you still got to do these things regardless. And that brings me to my last and final point. Guess what, guys? This is the list of things that I would do if my sponsor quit. But guess what? This is the list of things that I do right now, even though I have a sponsor. Isn't that something? I have a sponsor, but these are the things that I do right now. So again, let's revisit the list. For all of you who are having a pity party for yourself because your sponsor quit, stop it. There's 5 things you need to do to get this thing rocking and rolling solo dolo. And I'm not gonna lie. And if you're watching this and you're not in that position, your sponsor has not quit, but you're wondering who you should join with, you better make a business decision instead of treating this business like it's a popularity contest. Don't join people you like. Join people who can get you to the paper, to the money, okay? Who have results and have produced other people that have results. All right. But the 5 things you should do. Number 1, you should follow your company on all social media platforms. Follow your company and turn on the notifications on all social media platforms. Number 2, check and read your emails. Check and read your emails from the company. Download the 5 and 5 app or whatever it's called now, and make sure that you are reading the notifications that literally come to your phone like a personal assistant from the 5 and 5 app. Okay? Number 3, follow the leaders who have the dollars, the duplication, and the delivery style that you like, that you desire. Okay? The dollars, the duplication, and the delivery style that you desire. Did I say that was number 4? I meant that was number 3. Number 4 is become a student of success and focus. Gee whiz. You know how many people, and this is, y'all, I'm not, I'm not saying that just because I know these things that everybody on my team does these things. They don't. I have so many people that have come into the business quick within a month, 2 months. Y'all, people nowadays think 6 months or something. They coming in for, I gave it a go for 6 months. No, you didn't. You were active for 6 months, but you didn't actually work. You weren't on training all the time. You weren't working your business every single day. Focus. The lack of focus is unbelievable to me, okay? So you got to focus and you got to become a student of success. Can y'all hear me? The 5th and final thing is go to work. Stop complaining about your sponsor quitting and you be the leader that you wish you had. Go out there and talk to people. If you're doing all of the other things that I just listed, you're going to find trainings. You're going to find people that are doing it right and having success. And if you focus on those people more so than you focus on the woe is me, victimization part of you that society will celebrate. See, we told you those things don't work. We told you people just in it for themselves. It's okay, baby. Come on over here back with us where we're comfortable. And we want you to be comfortable with us, just being cool with what you got. It's okay. Come on back. We welcome you with open arms. Society loves that. When you get in this profession and you don't plug into personal development and you're easily discouraged, society they eat it up. Yum, 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 yum. Okay? So those are my tips for all of you who have had sponsors that quit. Am I sorry that your sponsor quit? No, for what? This is your business. The minute you get that through your head, you will have success. I love my sponsor, but my business, my check, has nothing to do with him. Was he helpful? Absolutely. But I would have done this anyway, with or without him. That's no disrespect. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't do this for him. So that's why I would do this in spite of anything that he did. I did this for my son. I did this for my son, and I did it for myself because corporate taught me that there weren't enough hours in the day, and no matter how good I worked, oftentimes I would not be rewarded based on my merits. So I came to a profession where I could be, where I could determine my check, where I could learn skills that would help me to get paid in my sleep, that would help me get paid on more than 24 hours in a day by recruiting other people and creating what we call little virtual franchises where I could get paid not only on my efforts but also on someone else's. This was all about me, my son, my dreams, my goals, my desires. And the minute it becomes about you on that same level, it don't matter what anybody else does. You will have success. Did you find this helpful? Do you know anybody that needs to hear this message? Share it with them. Do you like my hair? Anyway, share this Facebook Live. Thank you. Hey, Montez, you said, yes, we hear you well. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all's time, okay? So leave a message if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Share this with someone that you think needs to hear this. And let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to work. Hey, what's going on, big bruh? He said, well, come on here, sis. You know I had to give him a smackdown on closeout. Let me tell you something. I done been through some things, brother. And it's changed the way I think about some things, brother. So later on, I'm going to come back and tell y'all why I have to apologize to many big leaders. Because in my naivete, when I first started the business, I put my foot in my mouth about some things. But sometimes you don't know what you don't know until you know it. You feel me? So I'll come back later on and do my apology video and tell y'all the lesson I learned. All right? So stay tuned for that. Talk to you later. Bye. Share, comment, like, subscribe. Do all the things that help me get paid on my videos.